Hello everyone, Chris here. We are sailing. Look at the sails, they're up. So we are headed a little bit southeast, and what we want to be doing here, let me show you. We're going this direction, pretty obvious, but we want to be going that direction. So you can't really tell by looking at the water, but there is a giant shoal there. That's a whole lot of shallow that comes out miles and miles. And we need to get around that little pokey thing there. There she is. That's the marker that marks the end of the shoals. And there's another red marker a little bit farther. So we're going to try to go in between those, and we'll see how we do. Anyway, we're making huge progress today. We've been doing mostly 5 knots. We've averaged like a little over 5 knots. And that has really helped. Putting our estimated time of arrival in Belhaven at roughly 5 p.m. And since the sun doesn't officially set until whatever time that is, like 7:30, 7:45. So we'll have light until 8, so 3 hours of sunlight after we anchor will make me very happy. We'll be able to put the dinghy in the water, make dinner, and continue to be traumatized over this boat always having engine problems. It is funny that Belhaven seems to be the place we go most often when there are engine problems. So we've been in Belhaven to replace the alternator. We've been in Belhaven to replace the autopilot. We upgraded it to the modern version. I wish I'd gone with a linear actuator. Big mistake on my part. Then in addition to that, we were there to replace a water pump. And what else? That was about it. Those were the big ones anyway. And now we're going to be there to replace the transmission. Yay, us. So this ends up being one of the reasons why I'm really excited to go electric. Because this old engine is ready for retirement. To be melted down and turned into, I don't know, toys for children. And oh, we've got about another 10 or 15 minutes on this heading, and then we basically do almost a 180 and go in the other way. Hopefully keep sailing this smooth. So we've got 2 reefs in the main, and the head sail's pre-reefed in. We got about what's the true wind? About 13 knots of wind, but we're only feeling about 10 knots of it because of our angle and our speed. So anyway, sailing. There she is. Wind is good. And I've made sure not to over tighten the belt in the autopilot, so it squeaks every once in a while as it slips. Anyway, hope everyone is having a good day. We're gonna make our way to Belhaven. Looks like we have another 6 hours. I know, it's rough. Everything goes wrong, and we end up having like a 10, 12-hour sail that's absolutely perfect. So we are off. So I will chat with you later.